Ready, I'm gonna get started in a few minutes here. Grab some coffee real quick. What's up, guys? Mm. Um, Hello, Snakebite. Hello, Coggers. You guys like my slideshow I made? I figure it'd be better than just looking at a still image for however long. Let's see here. Alrighty. So, just gotta get my folder open because I closed it for whatever reason. Thank you, Snakebite. It's a lovely show of slides. Alrighty, I'm gonna get started in just a second. I just gotta fucking... For some reason, I closed my project folder on accident. Okay, I got it. Alrighty. So... Probably just gonna work on the 3D stuff for a little bit. It's kind of just what I'm feeling. I love them slopey slideys. Oh boy. This is so wormtastic. What is with these weird, like, YouTube, like, emojis? I never saw these until, like, I think the last stream. Like, aren't they kind of new, or have they been around for a while? Or no, I think I've seen them before. I don't know. Yes to them being around for a while, or them being, new. I'm gonna assume you mean they've been around for a while, because, well, actually, I feel like I've seen them a little bit before, actually. Shit, where am I? Here we go. They've existed since the dawn of man. Ah, yes. As I recall, in the Bible, they were, it was one of the first things that were mentioned. Okay, so I need a third picture right here, and then I need to actually, like, draw the fucking... the shit. The, the dresser, the front of it, like, the drawers on the dresser. Other than that, like, and then I need to add some other stuff here, like maybe a couch and a TV. Yeah. The new YouTube Testament. Okay, what is the dimensions of this? I guess it doesn't really matter. 80 by... Okay. Surfaces. Some emojis. Valentine is Mrs. Marijuana. Floor height. Okay, so it's like 24 by... I'm just trying to get the resolution. 24 by 80. That's what I need to do. Get the resolution. Really? I fucking... Didn't I just have that program open? Hold on. God damn it. I have a bad habit of like getting all my programs open and then accidentally closing one like right before I start. It's annoying. Okay. Sorry about the screen. Okay. Was it 80 by like 24? Resolution right through this thing. Okay, here we go, tabletop. Still on that? Okay, no. Cool. I might start using my my Xbox headset because I listen back to the audio on this and like I have it boosted up, but it still sounds like maybe not quiet necessarily, but it sounds like a little muffled, and it sounds like maybe not the highest quality either. Which is because I have like a noise filter going on it. Like so it filters out like all the background noise and there's like mic monitoring basically too. So it only picks up my voice. Probably double the resolution. Potato knishes, potato knishes. This does give potato knishes vibes a little bit. This fucking thing I'm making. Actually, maybe I should double it again. The resolution of this. That raccoon thing, yeah. Where it's just like in like the backgrounds. Now that I think about it, that guy did that. What I'm doing basically. Well, I should say I'm doing what he's doing because he did it first. Where he used like a fucking video game as the background basically. Although, you watch my last streams, my main source of inspiration was that watch the Toast guy. Rat Boy Genius is the modern Prometheus. I've only seen like one of his videos, and it was like several years ago. I think it was the potato knishes thing, however the fuck you say it. But it was very unique. Oh! He does have genius in he does have genius in his name for no reason. I had a stupid idea for a video earlier. So there's like this, I don't know how to explain it, but there's like this stupid character I made up as like a little I guess kind of an in-joke with my friends. But it was Billboard Top 100 for 3 weeks. Dude, that fucking potato knishes goes hard, man. It's a fucking banger. Where was I? Oh, so if you go back through my videos, you'll find this fucking I think it's called like Family Guy. The Family Guy is on Joey or something, and it's basically just me doing the stupid like fucking pseudo like Philadelphian accent while watching Family Guy, where I'm like, Joey, get in here, the Family Guy's on, Joey, and then like it's like me watching the meme or that scene where like Peter does crack or whatever that's been memed to hell. And then when he's about to do it, I'm like, Joey, get in here! He's smoking the crack, Joey! Get the fuck in here! Man, that's hurting my voice. But like in the video, I'm actually like fucking screaming the last part at like the top of my lungs. It's so fucking stupid. But basically, I don't know why, but I want to make like more of that character, I guess. The fucking Hey Joey Philadelphia guy. Where it's like so here's my idea for a video. It's like a mimic of like, you know, those old like 90s point adventure games where it would basically be animated like that, and you'd go in like the camera, it like sorry, my fucking eye is hurting right now for some reason, but that's why I'm not clicking on anything. But basically for the video, it'd be like a 90s like point and click game where like you go to like a food market or something, or just some random store, and there's like this big dude behind the counter, and he's like, welcome to Joey's Marketplace, and it'd just be like, the whole gag would be that the whole video mimics like a 90s point and click game. I don't know, I just thought it was kind of such a weird thing that I kind of want to make it into a video now. Reportedly, Kanye and Swift are enraged that the new albums were doing worse because of rap. I'll be right back. My eye is hurting for some reason. It's bugging the shit out of me. I got something in my eye. My eye is fucking stinging right now. It's annoying as shit. I don't even know why it's stinging. I didn't, like... I just started laughing, and like my... Like when I laugh, I tear up pretty easily. And like, I don't know why, but... Recently... Well, kind of recently, like whenever I laugh, and like I tear up a little bit, sometimes... Like, my fucking eye that tears up, it'll start stinging like a bitch. I don't know why it does that, but it's fucking annoying. Okay, it's finally starting to stop. Oh, fucking hurts. I don't know why it fucking does that, but it's Rat Boy Genius sending radio wave signals. Yeah, he wants me to watch his videos, then my eye will stop stinging. It's like it's only my right eye, it's not both of them either. It's fucking, I don't know why that happens. I just got my eyes, like, I just got a new glasses prescription too. So, like, when I was there, like, I think the last time I got my last prescription for glasses was like 3 years ago or something. And so, you know, they made sure to, like, do a fucking scan of my eyes for, like, any whatever, make sure they were healthy basically, and they said they were fine, so I don't think it's some weird disease that I have. At least I hope it's not. So yeah, that was kind of a tangent, but yeah, I don't know why my eyes are doing that. His videos are the antidote. Yeah, fuck making this music video. We gotta watch fucking Rat Boy Genius, dude. Probably just irritation. From what, though? I mean, I agree, but I'm trying to figure out why they're getting irritated. Because it's not like anything's getting in them. At least I don't think. Like, they're just getting, like, more wet because my eyes are, like, well, like I said before, like, I laugh and my eyes tear up a little bit, so there's just more fucking liquid or whatever, I don't know. I guess that looks alright. Irritation can come from the tears themselves. I just don't got an answer for happening. Now when it has before. Oh, it's happened before. This has been happening for a little while, actually. Like, maybe the past couple of months. Like, my eyes just getting irritated. I didn't know that they could get irritated. Like, the tears themselves, though. That sounds like it's probably it. Yeah, it's fucking annoying. It's like I'll laugh and then my fucking eyes just start stinging. Makes me not want to laugh. And I like laughing. Laughing's good for you. Laughter is the best medicine. Fucking... Ugh. As cheesy as it is to say. I'll add these like little lines in there too. I feel like I'm spending a little too much time on some of these textures. I don't know. I'm just gonna call it right there. I'm only gonna see it for like a second anyway. Like sometimes I need to remind myself that I don't need to fucking... Like, this isn't where I should be... This one texture isn't where I should be putting so much effort. If that makes sense. I'm just trying to make sure I catch myself when I'm... Ah, shit. I need to close out of that. Like, sometimes I get a little too... in the weeds, if that makes sense. Like, I focus too much on maybe like one little detail that's, when I look back at it, like sometimes I'll think back to what I've been working on. I was like, I probably could have used the effort that I put into that one thing and put it into other things. Makes sense. Be right back. 5 seconds. Just gonna wipe my nose real quick. Uh, I just want to say I really appreciate you guys tuning in, though. It's always having more people watch me makes me feel like more motivated to get stuff done. Did I? Excuse me. Did I import that texture? Yeah, I did. Okay. I think it's like 4 times. Yep, there we go. Cool. I don't know if I really need to do the sides, to be honest. I don't think it really matters. What do you guys think? Do you think that looks good? All I do for the sides is I might add like a little fucking, like a darker spot right here just to show that it's the corner, and then some like a little thing under there to show underneath the table drawer, whatever the hell it is. Speaking of point and clicks earlier, have you heard of Drowned God? I have not. Guessing that's like a point and click game. I only I mean, I haven't played like very many point and click games at all. Just I don't know, just that aesthetic to me is would make, I think it'd be fun to like try and mimic that aesthetic for like one little animation. Just for fun. It's so epics. Drowned God. See like an alien and some like Lord of the Rings looking shit. I guess it seems like the alien one is what I'm looking for, not the whatever the hell the other one is. That looks kind of cool. Battle Cats is lay epic. Man, I thought I would fucking was bringing in the old-fashioned memes. Lay epic in one sentence? That's too powerful, man. You're gonna fucking hurt somebody with that. 32. Alright, 29. 32 by 24. I'm just trying to get the resolution of this side. I finally finished the story of Legends. I'm trying to do Q stages. Do Uncanny Legends. Cool. You mean extra thick Aku? Samurai Jack Aku? I know Aku is its own word. It just means like evil or whatever in Japanese. Whenever I hear that word, I can't help but think of fucking the guy from Samurai Jack. Yeah, Aku. Long ago in a distant land. It's an awesome show. Akuma. Aku unleashed an unspeakable evil. Before the final blow was struck, I opened a portal in time and sent him into the future, where my evil is law. I cannot do the Aku voice at all. It's a fucking hard voice to do. The guy who voiced him, I forget his name, but he like passed for Samurai Jack. There was like a break between the first 4 seasons and the last season because it was like a long break too. It was like 15 years or something because the show ended without getting like a proper ending, and then they came back to finish it on Adult Swim. And the guy who voice acted Aku within that time, he actually died. Or he passed away, and they got a guy to replace him. And he does a good job, don't get me wrong. But you can definitely tell if you've seen the original show, you're like, oh yeah, it's not the same guy. You know? It's a very distinct voice. And like, I'm kind of, I don't know. You get used to it in the last season after a while. Like, it's not really that big a deal, but it's just like, no. It's just like, I don't blame them for not being able to get the voice down like 100%. Like, even though the actual sound of the voice like isn't really there though, like what he's saying and like his like speech patterns and like inflections and all that are still spot on, so it kind of makes up for it. Like, even though the actual sound of his voice isn't 1-to-1. Like, it bothered me a bit at first when I first watched season 5 of Samurai Jack, but then I got used to it within like 1 episode. It's like, I mean, what else could they do really anyway? Like, the guy had passed away, so I get sad seeing things die and get replaced, especially shortly after they've gone. Well, I mean, with the Samurai Jack thing was like a couple of years later, or like several years later actually, because because of like the hiatus that the show went on or whatever. My back just got randomly like fucking itchy for some reason. But yeah, it was like, because the show well, I said it before, but it ran, I think I think it started in like 2001, and then around like 2003 or 4 it ended without like a proper conclusion. Like, it just kind of ended with the story not really getting wrapped up. I guess you could say it got canceled. And but it came back, I think, like all the way, like it ended in like 2004, 2003 or something, and it came back in like 2017 on Adult Swim. Like, it was originally on Cartoon Network, and you know, came to Adult Swim, which is really cool, because in the show, like, there's a bunch of I mean, it's an action show, but it's also like a kid's show at the same time, so they kind of have to hold back they kind of had to hold back when it came to like showing violence sometimes, but with fucking the adults, when it came to Adult Swim, they just went all out, and it was so fucking cool to see. And there's actually like kind of a cool, like basically Jack, the main character. I mean, I don't want to spoil too much, but let's just say he was like kind of a pacifist in a way, and he kind of had to face that, or else he was gonna get killed. Anyway, form a Disney revive ritual like Peter Cushing. Fuck is a shows ending cliffhanger suck. The worst I've seen comes from the animated Spider-Man shows. Oh yeah, I know. With there was like the '90s Spider-Man series where it ended on like a cliffhanger. Like, I've never seen it, but I know it has something to do with like a multiverse thing, which is kind of funny with the Spider-Verse movies coming out recently. And then the Spectacular Spider-Man, I saw that one. I mean, I won't spoil it, but it seems like that one kind of sucked because it seemed like they were setting up a lot of stuff and then it just never got another season. Because I think it was like right around the time Disney bought Marvel or something, and they didn't like this Spectacular Spider-Man show. Like they wanted to have a show that was done in-house, so they decided to just make a new one instead, which is like, why? I don't know, maybe it wasn't getting the ratings, I don't know. It was stupid. I love Spectacular Spider-Man. Yeah, I never got, I won't, I mean, I talked about it a little bit last stream. Actually, I think I talked about it, but I never got to watch that show as a kid because I didn't have the fucking channel. That pissed me off. But within the last couple of months, I went back and I watched the whole thing. I thought it was pretty cool. I felt like I missed out because it was like, which makes me even more annoyed because like not only did like as a kid did I feel like I missed out, but now as an adult going back and watching the show and seeing that it was actually good, it was like, okay, yeah, now I know I missed out as a kid. It fucking sucks because I didn't have the fucking channel that it was on, Disney XD. It's like, god damn it. It's just so fucking stupid. Why did they have like a second channel anyway? That they only show some of their cartoons on. Why don't you just show them on the main channel? It might have been, I think it was on other channels too though. That Spider-Man show. I don't remember. I saw Invader Zim early 2023. I definitely missed out on my childhood. Yeah, I was pretty much the same. I only started watching Invader Zim like earlier this year. I still need to finish that. So I'm only like, I think I'm about like halfway through watching the episodes. Then again, I was traumatized by Happy Tree Friends, so I probably didn't miss. Yeah, but Invader Zim isn't like, well, actually, I don't know. I mean, it's definitely not as bad as Happy Tree Friends, but it gets pretty grotesque for a kid's show. Ever seen Cyber Chase? Are you talking about that Scooby-Doo movie? Yeah, I've seen that. If that's what you're talking about. I mean, I haven't rewatched it or anything, but I remember that. I remember not really liking Scooby-Doo as a kid, but that was like the one thing that I actually kind of liked from it. Was that Cyber Chase movie. I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. If that's what you're talking about. I don't know if it is. I don't know if that's like a controversial opinion to have. I just never really liked Scooby-Doo as a kid. I mean, now I appreciate it. Cyber Chase is its own show. It wasn't Scooby Doo. That's what I. Yeah, I had a feeling. I'm I'm thinking of that fucking Scooby Doo special where there's like they go into a computer or something and they're chased by the fucking electric guy. It's called. I think it's called something like Scooby Doo and the Cyber Chase or something like that. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Then you said Cyber Chase, and that was the first thing that came to mind. Is that fucking Scooby Doo movie? I'm just. I want to try to do a circular frame, but I don't even know if I could pull it off with this. PBS Kids, not Scooby. Oh, yeah, I don't know what that is. Maybe it'll ring a bell if I look it up, because I used to watch PBS Kids as a kid. Yes, I'm looking at Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase. That was like one of the first things that came up other than the show. Oh, what the fuck? I remember this shit. This looks familiar. Like, I definitely remember this yeah, I've definitely seen this before, but it was like a really long time ago. Yeah, it looks familiar. Definitely seen it, but probably not in like fucking well over a decade. Probably more than that, probably like 15 years. But I do remember that though. Like, that definitely looks familiar. There's no Scooby-Doo in the Cyber Chase though. You've seen Wild Kratts? What the fuck is Wild Kratts? Oh, this... This is like before my time. Or after my time, I should say. Wild Kratts. I know what it... saw like once when like my little cousin or something was watching it. But unlike the fucking Cyber Chase show, I didn't watch that because it was just, I was too old by then. First episode. Yeah, the Cyber Chase was like, yeah. It came out in like 2002, so that was like right when I was, or came out in 2002. I was born in 2002, but like it was still going by the time I was old enough to watch TV, like 2007-ish. So, sorry, I'm getting kind of distracted here. But I know what Wild Kratts is kind of, or I'm kind of before, the fuck am I trying to say? I was too old for Wild Kratts because it came out in like 2011. By then I was watching like fucking Adventure Time and Regular Show and stuff. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Um, yeah, I don't know. 63. All right, I'll do 63. I never saw Adventure Time, and last year was when I first fully saw a regular show. Yeah, those are like what I grew up with, like fucking Adventure Time, regular show, and The Amazing World of Gumball. Like all three of those shows came out like right around the same time, like 2010. That was when I was still watching television. Oops, how the fuck did I do that? But yeah, I don't know. Those were 708, 706. The shows I saw a random shit like, what about Uncle Grandpa? Uncle Grandpa was a little bit like also after my time. I mean, I've seen it before. I've definitely seen it before. I think it's just kind of weird. I don't know. Reminds me of like Flapjack a little bit with how weird it is. Sorry, Uncle Grandpa's a little after my time because around like when did that come out? Like 2016 or so? And that was like kind of when I stopped. I was like in middle school. I was like, oh, I'm too cool to watch cartoons or whatever. I was going through that phase, so I wasn't really watching TV anymore. The shows I saw were random shit like Koyo, Team Izumi, Yo Gabba Gabba. Yeah, I've seen Yo Gabba Gabba as a kid. And Pound Puppies. Oh, I do like them. Grandpa, I think I saw it. I saw it saying their grandma wouldn't let them see it because they thought it was about incest. Uncle Grandpa. Is it because of that stupid saying, like, my brother is my uncle or whatever? It's probably because of that. That like, they do that saying and then they saw the title or like, oh, that's what it is. Fucking Cartoon Network supporting incest with Uncle Grandpa. My God. That was, I don't know. I didn't see too much of it, but I appreciated the weird absurdity, even though it wasn't really my thing. When I did occasionally see it. Like how it was very out of the box in that way. I know there was like a really weird crossover between that and fucking that um Steven Universe show, which I haven't seen in like a very long time. But that was kind of funny because like tonally those shows are like the fucking exact opposite. Because Uncle Grandpa is just like this fucking like anything goes like it doesn't take itself seriously in like any way, and it's just very like random, and there's not like a overarching plot or anything. And then with fucking Steven Universe, it's like the opposite of that. Where it's like actually trying to like tell a fucking overarching story. And so like it was really funny when like Uncle Grandpa starts doing some weird shit and then the gems just start fucking freaking out. Like, that was really funny to watch. Alrighty. During the HBO Max purge, Uncle Grandpa survived in a Steven Universe. They forgot to move one episode called Please. I forgot to use girls. It's kind of crazy. What if Uncle Grandpa became serialized like Steven Universe? They've probably done like a joke like that where it's like they pretend to be like super serious for a whole episode and at the very end they fucking like they stop. I feel like that's probably been done. I don't know. Fucking Uncle Grandpa turns into like Breaking Bad. It was so much fun, especially with the stupid fucking emoji keeps blocking shit. It's like emoji, like like see, I have the chat open, and then this fucking stupid thing gets in the way, and I can't make out some of the words. Sorry, that was just annoying me. It'd be so funny, especially with the reality breaking powers Uncle Grandpa has. Yeah, that's what happened in the fucking crossover episode where like he did like some reality breaking shit and the fucking gems like just fucking lost it. Like they just started losing their shit. They're like, we need to get rid of this guy. We need to do something. This is beyond our control. Like this guy is going to kill us. Even though that's not what Uncle Grandpa does. That's probably what they were thinking. I think there's a way to remove it. How the hell do I get rid of it? It's annoying. So I'm trying to read shit and then it just gets in the way. Like, I don't care about these stupid ass emojis. I think my favorite Cartoon Network show like of all time is probably probably Samurai Jack. Samurai Jack's just awesome. What if Uncle Grandpa was revealed to be a white diamond? Didn't they? I swear they did some kind of joke like that in the. It wasn't exactly like that. It wasn't White Diamond, but I swear he like disguised himself as a somebody in that episode. I swear there was something like that. Maybe I'm just misremembering. But I don't know. There was some kind of, I swear there was some kind of joke like that in that episode. It's kind of funny though. I remember they immediately were like, yeah, this isn't real, like canon or whatever. Yeah, that's what yeah. That's what I remember. What the fuck? Trying to fucking traumatize the kid? Uncle Grandpa has no chill. Oh, I see what's going on. 160, that's 60. Sorry, I was fucking. Get this out. Funny thing with Samurai Jack is that, like, it was kind of before my time a little bit, because I didn't, as opposed to the other shows I mentioned earlier where they were, like, after my time or whatever. But no, Samurai Jack was kind of before my time, but, like, when I heard it was coming back to Cartoon Network, I was like, oh, this looks cool, and then I just watched the whole thing before it came back, and then when I actually came back, I just watched season 5, which is really fun. So I'm really glad I did, because I fucking love that. That show is awesome. I think my favorite Cartoon Network show would be Ben 10 or Teen Titans. I'm not sure though, because I'm indecisive. A regular show was amazing too. Yeah, regular show is definitely up there for me. I showed my cat a magic trick, and I just went, where the fuck did it go? Regular show and fucking Adventure Time were awesome. I think I like regular show a little bit better, just because, I don't know, feels a little more mature. I mean, both those shows were fucking stupid, but I mean stupid in like a I don't know. Both those shows were silly, I should say, not stupid. Stupid's not the right word. But I feel like regular show was maybe intended for like a slightly older audience, because like when it started out there was like a little bit of swearing in it, which is kind of surprising for like a Cartoon Network show. But I don't know, at that time I was getting like to the middle school age, and I kind of just liked regular show a bit more. Even in, I think in retrospect, I still like regular show a little more. I don't know, I haven't seen both those shows in like a while though. You know, like it's been. I've seen Adventure Time a bit more recently, but not like even the old stuff though. I'm talking about like the Fiona and Cake series. Like I watched that because I heard from my friends that it was really good. And actually, I ended up really liking it. And even though I haven't seen that show, Adventure Time, since like 2015, I feel like I still got most of like what was going on, which is surprising. Like I actually think I remembered a lot of like the plot lines and stuff. I didn't watch through to the end of the original series though. Like I kind of fell off just because I was getting older and I lost interest in watching cartoons for a little while. Regular show definitely is for older kids. Some of the dialogue was literally Benson is gonna drop his balls when he sees this. Dude, me and my brother and I think my dad were watching that. We just started laughing, like at that episode. And then, well, what's the line he says? Like, Benson's talking about the fucking the building, the little building or whatever. He's talking about like balls, as in like holding a ball, or you know, like a dance or something. I'll just pull it up because it was a pretty clever joke for a kids show. Hopefully it doesn't fucking. Hopefully this doesn't fuck me over. Let me turn this up. I remember this.
The Parkside Lux. This ballroom used to host the most elegant balls in its day.
Whoa. Were they big?
Oh, they were huge! Ow!
I completely forgot about the part where he punches him. Yeah. It's awesome. Careful. I think it should be fine. It was only like 10 seconds or whatever. Yeah, I remember that joke though. That show got away with some shit. It was cool. I think that's why I kind of gravitated. Well, I already talked about this a little bit. That's why I kind of gravitated towards that show a little more than Adventure Time. Though Adventure Time, I still watch that a lot too. Adventure Time's pretty great in its own way. Yeah, this is circular in the fucking Doom engine. Rigby really had the balls to say that. Ugh. It's about as circular as you can get in the fucking Doom engine. I'm just gonna see how it looks real quick. Yeah, I guess it looks alright. I might do the thing where I put it on a slight angle so it doesn't look too perfect. Now I need to actually draw the picture that goes there. Rigby really had the balls to say that. I think I already read that. Okay. 8 by... What is the height of this? Okay, 29, and then this is 38. Eight by 9. So it's 8 in width and 9 in height. Just trying to get a good read on like the resolution of what it's gonna be. Probably that's not what I want. Doesn't seem right to me. So this is 8, and then the height of this fucking 29. Okay. And then this is 38. I don't know if that's right. Oh wait, cause I gotta account for the okay. Alright, yeah, that's right. I'm just trying to figure out like a good way to get this right. Canvas size. So yeah, I got the aspect ratio right. Then I'm gonna turn this way up, because if I leave it as this, it's gonna look like shit. Yeah, that's fine. This ballroom held the most elegant balls of its day. Meow, 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 meow. Dark, brighter. This one's brighter. Just make that darker. I'm gonna make the frame darker. Adventure Time, though, in my mind was pretty close. Like, in terms of how much I liked it compared to regular show. Just like the regular show a little bit more. So I'm just gonna draw a can you tell what that is? Is that a fucking white dot? Oh, it's a face? Oh. It's so fucking small, I can barely tell what it is. I had it on my second monitor. And, I think I've said this before, but my second monitor is like a CRT. And so the image is a little bit blurrier, so that's why I pulled it onto my main monitor to be like, what the fuck is that? Literally couldn't fucking even tell what it was. Just gonna draw like a oval shape. I have to make it a little bit thinner. But... Ramirez, go to that burger town. I'm dying. I couldn't make it out. It's fucking... It just looked like a white dot to me. Because this other monitor I have is... The image isn't... The quality isn't as good because it's old. And then I'm just going to draw those two in this little thing here. I might increase the resolution again, honestly, we'll see. Because it is getting kind of small. Yeah, it is pretty tiny. $640 by 720. I don't know if I want to go. I have a light mode though, so it's a black dot to me. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. Ugh. Oh, well, I guess you guys already saw this earlier in the slideshow, but fuck it, I want to show it again. I did a little sketch, something I thought was kind of funny. Just show it real quick. Just a second. So, I'm sure most of you guys know who this is, but on the left, this is Devi from fucking I Feel Sick, which is a comic made by Jonan Vasquez, the creator of Invader Zim. It was like right before Invader Zim came out, I think. but I don't know. For some reason, so they're both in kind of like a similar fucking situation in that they're both like trying to not go insane, I guess, or struggling with their sanity in one way or another. So I don't know. I just got the idea for this stupid drawing, and I thought it was a funny thing to draw. It's more of a sketch, but whatever. Oh, I fucking closed my folder again, whatever. The Amangus. The Amangus. It's kind of, I don't know why. Cade best character. He's the jaw guy, right? I like the rabbit dude, Jax. I think he's pretty funny. I don't know if that's like a controversial opinion to say, because some of my friends fucking hate him. I keep getting distracted. Telephone? What? What? My keyboard font got all weird. Oh. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. You guys can't see it, but I can though. Oh. I was looking at my phone for a second, so he said telephone. I was like, wait, what? I got very confused. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, so I need to do this drawing right here, where they're just kind of like facing each other or whatever. Star, well, anyways. I don't have a font generator, I'm just playing with a Japanese keyboard. Okay. Drawing the Scott. Thoughts on Scott Pilgrimage? You need Scott Pilgrim, or is that something different? Scott Pilgrimage, or you just... I'm gonna assume he means Scott Pilgrim. I have not seen... I know there's a new Netflix show. I have not seen it. It looks pretty cool, though. Scott Pilgrim. I don't really have much to say about Scott Pilgrim. Well, actually, that's not true. I do have some stuff to say. I never really got into that series. Like I remember in high school, I tried reading the comics, and I didn't really like it that much. I don't really know why. Like, I just... What is Scott Pilgrimage. I think I've heard of it. I've never seen anything about it. I'm assuming you're talking about Scott Pilgrim, right? But so in high school, this is only like maybe like 3 years ago at most. They had some of the books in my library for Scott Pilgrim. And I don't know, I remember reading through the first one and I finished it, but I don't know, I just didn't really like it that much. I don't know if that's like a controversial opinion. It's just, like I really like the art style, just something about the I don't know, it just didn't really stick with me. Or the comics, watch the movie. I've seen the movie. Yeah, I've seen the movie. I like the movie. I think I like the movie better than the comics, honestly. Than what I read of the comics, I should say. Even then though, I don't know, something this is gonna be fucking rich coming from me of all people. Something about it, the series though, is just never. It's just just never really could get into it for some reason. Daleks are cool. I have not watched Doctor Who. I don't know. I kind of want to give it another shot though, because I feel like the like I've heard a lot of good stuff about the TV show, the animated show, which is I like the live action movie, but I feel like that's probably what they should have done in the first place if they were gonna adapt it. I don't know. That seems like a better thing to do. Why the fuck did I? I'm just gonna keep it. He has breast pockets for some reason. Scott P's acquired taste. Yeah. I don't know, I want to give it another shot. I just never really got into the comics. I feel like it'd be like right up my alley too. Like it's about. Like, it has a cool art style. It's about like video game shit. Like I don't know. I don't know why. I mean, I like the movie. I've seen, but I didn't like love it or anything. I thought it was cool, but I think it was because when I first saw it, I didn't know what to expect. Actually, that's not true. When I first saw it, for some reason, I expected it to be a lot more grounded and down to earth. And then, like, when the really, like, insane, like, video game shit started coming in, I was like, what the fuck is this? But for some reason, that just, like, really threw me off. Because I just wasn't expecting it. Like, I was expecting it to be, like, some down to earth thing. But I don't know, it probably wouldn't be nearly as interesting if it didn't have a lot of the more out there elements. Alright, now I need to draw the girl. The girl. The girl. The movie is a way shorter version. Yeah, that's what I've heard, that it's like it's basically all the comics put into one, like an hour, 20 minutes in it. And it somehow works, which is pretty. I do like Edgar Wright as a director. Like I don't know if you guys seen Baby Driver, but that's a great movie too. Like he has a very like unique style, how he directs his movies, and like it definitely shows in Scott Pilgrim. Real, what the fuck is this? Is 2001 Space Odyssey, the movie? Because they like destroyed everything that made the book. Just yeah, that was by Stanley Kubrick, right? Like he also did. I haven't seen that or The Shining, but I know with The Shining, like he did basically the same thing, where he's like, "Fuck you, I'm just gonna make my own thing," with the book. Yeah, versus the movie. Um, fuck. I need to see both those movies. I don't know. I want to give Scott going back to Scott Pilgrim though. I want to give it another chance because I feel like I just realized I kind of drew his fucking face wrong, but I don't know. I mean, I was like in high school when I tried getting into it, and maybe it was just like a bad time. I need more grounded sci-fi like Interstellar and Ad Astra. I don't know what the last thing is. I don't know what Ad Astra is. Sounds familiar. Ooh. Shit, I think it fucking... I'm just not on my game today. I'm having a hard time focusing. It's not because of you guys, it's just like... Because usually I can fucking look at the chat and focus on what I'm doing fine. I think it's just because I'm tired. Oh yeah, this is the 3D Lupin movie any good? Oh, is the 3D Lupin movie any good? Yeah, it's... If you haven't watched it, I'd recommend it. I mean, I don't think it's like... It's not as good as some of the other... It's not what the best that the franchise has to offer, but if you want to get into Lupin stuff, it's a good place to start. I definitely recommend it. If you do want to get into Lupin, though, I would recommend, if you're not already into it, well, actually, I'll wait till you say if you're into it or not, because I don't know. Okay, how the fuck? I might need to look at how I drew, like, the side profile of his head last time, because I feel like I'm fucking this up. I just did that, and then I just erased the line right here. I think that's how I did it. Yeah, that looks a bit better. Interstellar is nice. I want to watch more sci-fi shit. What is Lupin about again? I forgot. So it's like this anime series about a thief who just goes around and steals shit, and he has like so there's like there's only like 5 characters that are actually consistent throughout the show. Like there's Lupin, obviously. There's Jigen, who's like he's kind of like his sidekick in a way, but he's like a this gunman guy who he's like a gunslinger basically. And then you have Goemon, he's like a master swordsman samurai dude. even though it's like modern day and he's just like randomly a fucking samurai walking around. You have Fujiko, who she's like she's a thief as well, like Lupin, but she's also like what's the fucking saying, femme fatale? Actually, what the fuck does that mean anyway? Yeah, femme fatale in a way. But, because I kind of knew what that meant, but I wanted to fucking make sure I was saying the right thing. And then you have Zenigata, he's this cop who's just like dead set on chasing Lupin, and it's basically just those five characters like interacting with each other and like chasing each other across the globe as they like try to pull off heists and stuff. Been watching Baki because of YouTube Shorts. I don't know what Baki is. I've definitely heard of it, but besides Lupin, I haven't really seen a lot of anime. I know I'm a fucking big fan. I need to check out. I do want to check out more anime stuff. I just haven't gotten around to it. uh, it's so Lupin is kind of like it's basically just like a adventure like uh crime drama series about a bunch of thieves traveling the world and stealing shit with a lot of jazz music, and it's animated. I've seen Godzilla Singular Point and Avatar last bit, but I'm not sure if also. So I don't think Avatar is an anime, is it? I thought it was an American cartoon. It was just like kind of animated. It's like Teen Titans, the original Teen Titans, where it just kind of had that style or whatever. I might be wrong about that. I don't know. God, I've been making slow progress today. Again, it's not because of you guys. I'm just fucking just having kind of an off day today. I highly recommend watching the Berserk movie. Berserk movies? I've heard of that. Berserk. I'll look into that. I've heard of that. I don't really know what it is, but I've heard of that stuff before. That series before. I think I drew her eyes wrong. Yeah, they're kind of. I drew them circular when they're more of like that shape. Oh. Girls' eyes, I usually like to draw them in like a different shape for whatever reason. Just looks better to me. And then for dudes, I usually just draw them like a circle. Better nose, okay. Yeah, Aaron's got like the fucking big nose. And then she's just got like a normal nose. It's like a dark fantasy artsy. Yeah, I'll check it out. some point. Right now I'm watching the Boys TV show because my friends keep talking about it. I'm like, alright, I'm gonna fucking check this shit out. I think I'm just gonna do the same thing with her face where like I draw like a basic shape and then just add on to it. I want to still looks kind of off. Bones. What? I'm guessing that's a series. Still doesn't look right. Fuck. I draw them like holding hands. Whatever. Let's see. Yeah, but once I'm through watching The Boys, I'll start watching other stuff. I'm only like a few episodes into The Boys, but it's pretty cool so far. I'm not gonna talk about it too much because not much to say about it. I also recommend JoJo. So yeah, I wonder if her arm's gonna be covering that. Yeah, her arm would be. I'll figure out the anatomy. Human anatomy. Very fun. Wouldn't be much of a point in drawing it if you can't see it. Might just draw that instead. Also recommend JoJo and Doro or Doro. I've heard about JoJo a lot. I might check it out because I don't know. I've heard JoJo is pretty cool. God, I feel like a fucking idiot because fuck the human anatomy, give them watermelon sized heads and fingernail sized bodies. Pinterest is my way to go for anatomies. I'm not doing like realistic anatomy. I'm just like trying to get like cause her arms are gonna be she's gonna have both her arms out, right? And they're gonna be like holding hands right there. And so I'm just trying to figure out like what the perspective and shit is gonna be. And like, you know, drawing like her torso and like how the arms are gonna fucking over how it's gonna all look in the end, basically. Also with Aaron too, but you know, one person at a time. Then I gotta draw like the actual like holding each other's hands in the middle, which is gonna. I'm not great at drawing hands, and so drawing them like overlapping is gonna be fun. I might just fucking cheese it. Fuck it. Because you're barely gonna see the fucking thing anyway, so I can kind of cheese it where need be. Yeah, that looks fine. I just wing it with anatomy. Yeah, I mean, most of the time I don't really draw that realistic stuff, so it doesn't really matter for me, but I try to be like have some basis, you know. Just my own personal preference. Okay, that angle's way off. If it looks right, then it looks right to me. Maybe have his back arm around her and their hands meet off. Maybe have his back arm around her and then have his hands meet off center to the right. Do you mean like his arm like going over like to her shoulder, or do you mean like off center to the right, like right here? Or because I was just gonna plan to have their hands kind of like in the center, you know. I don't know if I want to give her a... Yeah, I'll just give her the same clothes as before. Basically wearing this long sleeve shirt. Well, you can't really see her arm, but if you could, like, you'd see, like, it would cut off right there because she's wearing a long sleeve shirt. So I'm just going to do that here. Yeah, on the shoulder, plus I suggest off-center because of his perspective. Oh, wait. On the shoulder. For the perspective, I'm trying to go for like it's like this, where they're just kind of like she's on one side and then he's on the other, you know? Or on the shoulder. Maybe have his back arm around. And the hands meet off center to the right. So like closer to, I don't know, I kind of just want it in the middle there. With their hands meeting. I also got to draw, well, these are like their left hands. I need to draw their right hands. Or the right hands might just be obscured by their left hands. I don't know. Oh yeah, works best. Oh, did you think like he was Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah, that's not what I was trying to do. I need to, if that's what it looks like, I need to fix it. Yeah. So I think our arm is going to be like kind of coming out towards, yeah, whatever. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then I gotta have it's her shoulder and then her chest area. Which now I wanted to get this done before, you know, I wanted to get the stuff closest to the camera done. I thought he was slightly too, yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I need to fix that actually, because it does, I get what you're saying now. That looks kind of off to me. Maybe I need to... Oh yeah, because of the shoulder. Yeah, that is off. Yeah. I'm just going to erase this and then redraw it later. Like his entire lower body. Also, I need to make her head a bit bigger. I like drawing people though. It's fun. Think here. There we go. That looks a bit better. I think her arm looks a little... I think it's just their shoulder that looks off. It looks a little like... I don't know. I'm gonna worry about the hair later. I'll just draw the shoulder. Yeah, that looks a bit better. What I'm trying to do. What time is... I might call it soon just because I'm getting tired. I do appreciate you guys tuning in though. If I didn't have to work, well, if this wasn't like during the middle of the week, I'd probably go for longer, but I've got stuff to do. Okay, yeah, so now I can draw our chest there. Hold on. That's the most important detail, boobs. Looks kind of... Just trying to get it right. For real, for real. Yeah, it looks a bit better. For real. So stupid. A little off, actually. There. Alright. So how the hell am I gonna draw? I feel like I made his neck too long. The glonkiest, cuffliest chit chat ever. God. I draw his shoulder. This video is gonna be so dull. Yeah, I think that's good. I want to have my buddy Devin on, because at some point, I think I've had him on before when I was working on the Paper Halo stuff. But he's like my only like person I know in real life friend that also draws. Like everybody else, Eric mainly is like a film guy. Or Otter plays, and then Devin's his brother, and he also draws stuff. The era of live streams where everyone gets deranged and hysterical. God. I still remember the fucking placement of like the flowers on his shirt because I drew it so many fucking times for that She's Famous Now video. Like it's burned into my memory. He's got the one on the left shoulder, and he's got the higher one like kind of on the rib cage on the right, and then he's got the one lower one on the left front, like right there. We need more Otter plays. We do need more Otter plays. I think he's working right now, but it'd be nice to have him on. As long as he actually talks this time, because last time he was like falling asleep. I think you were here for that snake bite. Yeah, I need to draw their right hand or hands closer to the camera, and then I need to draw the hands further away from the camera, which I might draw a little more upward. Hopefully work gets better for him. Yeah. Yeah, he's had a lot on his plate. With just work and shit. Work and going to school and shit. I want to go back to school, but I've just been busy with work, trying to live on my own, which right now is just more important to me. Like, I'd rather just be working a job right now and living on my own. Because you said he was falling asleep last stream, kind of sounds like his work was torturous to me, to be honest. Yeah. Still doesn't look great to me. I feel like I drew the hands in the back a little too big. Okay, that looks alright, I guess. I'm probably gonna draw her hair like overlapping a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, that I mean, I don't know if he's it's funny because we used to actually work together a few like a year ago. Well, a little more. We worked together for a little while. Like, just the job wasn't fun sometimes. It was just annoying. You know, the drawing's looking good. Thank you. Debate. I don't know if I want to give her the same thing she was wearing there, or want to give her like a different thing. I don't know. Guess it doesn't matter. I'm giving him the fucking same shirt, so whatever. When she shows up in the animation, though, I'm probably gonna give her like a different shirt or whatever, because to me this just looks like some weird sweater thing. Okay. Thank you, Coggers. I feel like I'm making progress. It's just, I don't know, I'm not moving as fast as I'd like to right now, and it's just because I think I'm just a little tired. Whatever. I feel like I could have drew this a bit way faster if I were like more wide awake. Whatever. At least I'm getting something done, you know? I know I said this before, but thanks for sticking around, guys. I want to do this like kind of like relatively frequent. Oh god, not mean to do that. I want to do this like relatively frequently so I can like build a, you know, just a bit more of an audience, or just build in like a streaming audience or whatever, if that makes sense. Just like to get more regulars in here who are interested in watching streams. A lady, she just pulled a no, I'm not gonna make that joke. Stupid ass joke. If Eric were here, I might make that joke. But when I'm on my own, it just doesn't feel the same. What joke? God. What's the joke, buddy, huh? It'd be quicker to just fucking... hold on. So I'm gonna fill the background with green just so it's easier to see any little areas I missed, like that little pixel right there. You ever just violently shake with joy after a little giggle? Maybe if I'm like really antsy, I don't know. Sometimes if it's like early in the day and I'm like drinking a lot of caffeine to wake up, I'll fucking like shake a little bit. Like shiver more so. Okay, there we go. I'm probably just gonna do like a, I don't know. What's this? No. It'll look better like that. No. Just do it like that. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna call that one done. Sketches. That's not what I wanted. Hold on. Ugh. Oh man. Just trying to find my fucking folder because I keep closing it by accident. Okay, here we go. Alright. I just need to put the texture in there. Couple 4, cool. Background's gradient because I am fucking lazy. Sorry, I am a professional. Not really. Okay, now I can put the texture on there. And 320 by 360. I don't know what the exact scale is, but I'm just gonna... Scale. There we go. Let's try 90. Goes there, man. I don't know why, but I see the ears in these emojis. It's fish instead of ears. Yeah, I kind of see that. I feel like that's almost right. Aww. It's almost there. Uh, 40. Cool. Almost there. I see what you're saying though, Snakebite. Cool. Looks a little jank, but whatever. Tired. Oh shit, what did I do? Messed that up. Back saddles, make it. Oh, can't do that. H not good. You're not really gonna see the back anyway, so it doesn't matter much if it's messed up. Uh-uh. Huh. Hopefully this looks great, thank you. I wonder if I could do different scaling on the back. Oh, I cannot. Well, we'll just see how it looks. Why is it messed up in game? It's weird. Wonder the other side looks like. The other side is almost good, and then this side is Or why it's not showing up the same in the editor. Huh. Let me see. You're opposite. I might need to edit the this instead. Actually. Does that change it? Does. It does change it. Okay, this middle part doesn't need to be a 3D floor. I need to change that actually. I messed up there. Because it's not, it's just straight up and down, it's not at an angle, so that part doesn't need to even be a 3D floor. So right there, I'll just get rid of that. That might help fix it a bit. Okay, almost there. I'm just gonna try and fix this real quick and then I'm gonna call it. It's like almost, it's really close, so might as well. It's weird that it's not like showing up properly. Probably just put the spawn. Yep. Okay, cool, I fixed it. What's the back look like? I guess the back is really... I think the last thing I'll do is I'll probably put it on a little bit of an angle, and then I might add like a little stand for it, and then that'll be it. The actual last thing I'll do. So I'm just gonna copy this actually. I'm gonna do the same thing I did over here where it's like a 3D floor thing or whatever. This needs to line up. So it's not messed up. There we go. Okay. Delete the floor and ceiling textures. They'll still show up. I'm gonna do the magic. And then I'll just delete the original real quick. I'm not gonna delete this box around it, but I'm gonna delete this stuff because I don't need it. I hope if some crazy bastard decides to do something similar to this. Let's line set portal. Make a fucking 3D backgrounds with a however many year old engine. These videos might help them out a bit. What is it? 56, okay. Uh, 66. Okay. Just gonna add it to those. 57. This will be good. Alright, just so I can rotate it a little bit. There we go. Alright, cool. Still need to add a stand, but do that later. Tired. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it a night, guys. So, I want to say thank you guys for sticking around. Hope this was entertaining. How long have we been going for? 2 hours? Can't tell by my voice. I'm definitely kind of tired now. But, I just say oop. What, did something happen? Good night, thanks for hosting. Yeah, have a good night. I want to go to bed before it gets too late. Alright, take care, guys.